Well, here we are at the 2024 Volvo show in Davis, California, and it's a bit of a lighter crowd this year than in previous years. Talking to some folks, I guess they just didn't make the drive down from the Portland area like they have in previous years, and fewer people came up from Southern California this year than before. Even the Saturday drive was fairly light group. Normally, we've got cars that are parked out on the grass on the left there, as well as just a ton of cars, but unfortunately they couldn't make it out this year. But this will give us a little more time to focus on each individual car. So let's take a look around. Also, another thing that happened this year is that the city of Davis was actually going to do some construction on the street. So we were going to have to put everybody on the grass. So they had to cancel the swap meet portion of the car show. Normally it's a car show and a swap meet, like a good swap meet, but unfortunately they had to cancel that for this year. Then it turns out because it rained yesterday that they didn't want the cars on the grass, so they postponed the construction. So they had us park here. But totally could have done the swap meet, had a lot of room, but with the light car attendance, maybe wouldn't have been as many parts here this year. Lots of cool cars, so let's take a look around and get real up close and personal with some of them.
And IPD is one of the sponsors this year, and they drove down from Oregon and brought this all-wheel drive XC. That's pretty neat. Looks at that. We got an axe on there, a couple roto pack, and I don't know if this is showing up, but there's a wrap on here that has the topography of Mount Hood on the hood. So Mount Hood on the hood. So I don't know if that wrap's showing up really well in the video, but that is a pretty neat wrap, and it's got a little bit of a lift kit on it. Big old light bar. It's definitely for overlanding, and check out this rinse kit that's on here. That's pretty cool. Didn't get a lot of XCs showing up, but this guy actually plasma cut these hood risers last night before the show, and it came out really nice. And check it out, it's bagged or slammed. I don't know what the kids call it these days, but that's neat. All right, so we're walking through the vintage pavilion here. So these are all the vintage cars.
Well, check out these Volvo driving gloves. That's pretty cool. It was a pretty good showing of vintage cars under the pavilion. So at least got a whole row of white vintage Volvos here. It's kind of interesting. Let's take a look underneath the hood of this one. Nice and clean. Guess everybody kept these in the garage last night when it was raining.
Here's the Ecto 1, or as he calls it, Ecto 13. And every time I see this car, he's got a little bit of extra stuff on it. That's pretty neat. Really wild. Pretty wild car. Oh, here we go. Here we get up to the P1800s. Love this color. And it's parked under the pavilion, so you can't really see it in the sun, but yeah, it looks nice in the sun. Look at that. Lots of P1800s, as always, every year. Snowball Rally. It's a really nice looking P1800. It's got the Pegamoose on it. I just noticed the plate. It says No Saint. I think that's a tribute to the Roger Moore show, The Saint, which featured a P1800 in the TV series. So yeah, No Saint. This one is super clean. Super clean. inside and out. And I love this color. Like a mustard yellow or butterscotch maybe. It's a beautiful color. Beautiful color. And then check out this one. That is wild. And it's definitely a race car. Definitely meant for racing. Oh, look at all the stickers. Got the Volvo Prancing Moose sticker. Binford tools. You guys remember Binford tools from Tim the Toolman Taylor? And oh, it looks like it's got a little nitrous in here. Steering wheel's handcuffed to the roll bar. That's kind of neat. A lot of neat little features inside this little race car. Look at that. Look at that mirror on the side. It's kind of just bolted in. But that's a neat car. Neat car. And this one's for sale. $15,000 he's asking for it. But it's got overdrive on it. And it's not a perfect car, but it's definitely a survivor. It's all original paint. It's got electric seats that he modified to it. He's got a nice speaker system built in. And anybody remember SO gas? He said that he bought it from the original owner, who bought it from the Sacramento dealership, Volvo dealership at the time. He's replaced the engine 3 times, but paint's all original. So that's definitely a survivor. Some more 544s that are really nice. Beautiful. And beautiful cars here. Look at that motor. Oh, check out the velour on the seats. That's really nice.
So this is Lars Jansson's 1957 Volvo P1800, and it's got a serial number of 66, and it's a Volvo Sport, and the last Volvo Sport to leave the factory was serial number 67. But they have no idea what happened to that particular car, so this one is the last of the Volvo Sports. And if you look at this year's poster for the show, it's actually this exact car, Lars Jansson. He did pass away, so his family's here with a little bit of a tribute, but I'm really glad that they continue to bring his car here. It's been here the last two times I've been to the show.
Oh, it's got a Polestar here.
There's only 3 or 4 options on it.
Polestar 1.
Wheels, color, and the interior color. That's it, and the trim.
Yeah,
that's it. Magnesium.
Yeah, that's right. So,
All electric hybrid. So here are all the modern cars. The front wheel and all-wheel drive cars are parked in the same category here. So all the V70s. It's pretty cool. Carbon fiber on the mirror. Oops. 98 brick, apparently. Yeah, nice rib kit on it with the brace. Another one with a rib kit. Got a lot of IPD stuff in here. Nice R lip on there. Oh, and it's got a manual swap. Check out the suspension on this one. Look at this. Look at that, full independent suspension. That is wild. Texas edition. That's interesting. And got some wheels for sale. Oh, look at that suspension. Look at that. There's just riding up on his spares there. That's neat. T5R in the yellow. That's neat. Wood steering wheel. Yeah, it's nice. Here we go. This is laser blue. V70R. Very nice. It's got a little bit of blemish on the hood there, but very nice though.
Yeah, I've never seen it do it also the back. It looks great on this. Yeah, I think they had to modify that. It would have been a single.
All right, and here are all the rear-wheel drive vehicles, and that's is what people traditionally think of when they think Volvo. Look at this green here. This is a nice color green. I guess the original color was this darker green, but this metallic flake looks real nice. Real nice. Nice 240. It's got a snap-on cooler box and a repair manual, so you know it's a Volvo.
I learned that it was a Lars Volvo, Walnut Creek Volvo, so I brought it back to where it's from. Yeah, I'm living in the East Bay, so.
Look, it even has the mat. 240 mat.
240 mat, it's got the third row seats, all this stuff in it.
Third row seats. Look at that. Very cool.
Well, check it out. He's got a Motocompacto from Honda, a little electric foldable e-bike. I guess this is the, you got to do a big car show. This is the way to do it.
Oh, there we go. Last year I got called out for not checking out this Bertone. So we're going to take a quick look here.
Like the 940. Does it share any body parts?
That's real nice. Really nice. There you go. Get that close look at the Bertone. Really nice. Really nice. Like that blue on the white. That looks really nice.
I looked at it. It's really nice. It's really clean and glad you got it going. So the switch.
So this I recognize from my friend's Ferrari 308 GT4, which also designed by Bertone, and it has the same thing. It has these switches that open up either the gas cap or the trunk. And then is your hood under like a latch underneath there? Okay. Okay. That's so neat. That's interesting that they brought those designs over from Bertone to the Volvo. That's so cool. Oh, check out those Recaro seats. Real nice. Check out those lights.
Did they give you a $200 sticker?
Here's a race car. Look at that.
Set it up so one resting, one goes down and one goes up. That's horrible. I'm not gonna have it like follow people as they walk by.
So someone walks through it, we pop up really quick and really loud.
Hey, you remember when Ford owned Volvo? So this is it's pretty neat. It's a Ford pickup truck powered by a Volvo engine in it. So that's kind of neat. You don't really see many of those. You don't see any of them actually, but that's pretty neat. Tetanus Shot Deluxe is what they call it. Oh, and look at this. It's a second Bertone. And this one's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a little booklet. 1988 Volvo 80 limited edition Bertone. See, people always put in aftermarket radios, but maybe this one couldn't get a factory one, but look at that. Bertone. That is absolutely stunning. Stunning. Little Italian design on a Swedish car. That is great. Love it.
If you're enjoying these videos, please consider subscribing to the channel and to the newsletter using the links below. We'll share more tool buying tips, classic car and classic motorcycle project finds, some motorsport news, and maybe a wrenching tip or two.